This video is going to show you how to make your own data table in StatCrunch. So first you want to make sure that you're in the Laserland data, and at this point you would have already figured out what student numbers you have in your sample. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to go to here, StatCrunch, and say New Data Table. And that will pop out in a new window. So I'm going to click back to my Laserland tab, and I'm going to move this down a little so you guys can see that. So you can see here I can click back and forth between the two. Next, this blank one that we made, you're going to notice that these columns have no titles. So if I click back to the Laserland one, what you should notice is like my titles go all the way past the edge here. So I'm actually going to change my zoom so I can see everything, and it's going to be hard to read, but it's okay because we just need to see where the text moves out to. So for my computer screen on my laptop, mine's like 25% to see everything. Okay. When you want to highlight something to copy, you're going to click it with your mouse, and then you're going to click the Shift key. Hold down the Shift key, and then you can click out to the edge of where you want to highlight. Once you have that highlighted, depending on whether you're a Mac or a PC person, you're going to do Command C or Control C to do your copy shortcut. Okay, so it's copied now. Then I'm going to go over here to my StatCrunch tab that was the blank one, and if you see here I have this blue part highlighted for the top row, and I'm going to paste everything in there. So Control V or Command V depending on whether you're a Mac or PC person. So now I know it's tiny, but you can see everything pasted here. Okay, so then we're going to click back to the Laserland entire set of data, and let's say the first student in your sample that was picked was student number 4. So then here's student number 4, and I want to be able to highlight all their information. So if you click on the side there, it's going to do this, it's going to turn it highlighted, but it won't allow you to copy the whole thing. You have to, if you want to unclick it, you can click it again. We want to do the same thing we did before to copy the whole column. So I'm going to click one box in the row, and I'm going to press the Shift key, and then I'm going to go to, you could either like click them piece by piece, or you could go to the very edge of your row, and that will highlight the whole thing. As long as you have it zoomed out far enough, you'll be able to get everything, okay? Once everything is highlighted, you're going to do your copy, and then go back to your page that you created, and then click in the row number 1 and paste. And you would go back and forth until you have all the students that you selected for your sample, okay? So next, I'm going to change my zoom so it's actually something I can see everything now. And we need to save this. So remember, you're signed into StatCrunch. So we're going to go to Data, and we're going to click Save. My computer's freezing a little bit. Data and save. Okay, when you save this, you should call your file name sample and then use your name so you know it's your sample. Okay, some of you might be sharing your StatCrunch account with your Square, so you want to make sure that yours is saved just for you with your name. So now here's my sample, Mrs. Ray, okay? And the way that you could access this, if you wanted to come back and look at it, if you go to your home page when you first sign into StatCrunch, there's this My StatCrunch, okay? You can see your data if you click My Data, and then here's my sample Mrs. Ray, okay?